May we humbly bow down to all graces of all Buddhas, Mahabuddhas, Pacceka Buddhas, Mahapacceka Buddhas, Bodhisattvas, Mahabodhisattvas, the great gurus, great masters, the grace of Luang Por Posi Surya Khemarato, the grace of fathers and mothers of all lifetimes, all the Buddha seeds, the embodiments of the great perfections, please preside over and hold the space for all of us. We would like to declare removal and cancellation, renunciation and revocations of all deluded desires and expectations within eyes, ears, nose, tongue, body, and mind, sounds, smells, tastes, touches, and shapes, mental elements, sensual pleasures, enjoyments, happiness, sufferings, right, wrong, all types of concepts in living life, lifestyles, beliefs, biases, disbelief, belief values, traditional values, and all values given to anything at all. We would like to declare removal and cancellation of all fixation to opinions and meanings that we have used lifetime after lifetimes, and all the fixation to feelings, thoughts, recalls, memories, emotions, consciousness, mindfulness, awareness, and all types of practices to obtain, to attain, to achieve more awareness, concentration, contemplation, meditative powers, insights, special insights, wisdoms, supernatural power, authoritative power, meditative absorptions. We would like to declare renunciation and revocation and remove all curses, all the wishes we have made, and bribe the holy ones or deities or angels. We would like to declare removal and cancellation of all verbal behaviors that we have used towards all graces in rebuking, putting them down, disgrace them in whatever ways, verbally, or disgrace anybody verbally or anything. We would like to declare removal and cancellation of all vengeance, revenges, all the harbor thoughts to get back to someone, and all the fixation, delusive attachment to relationships, whether it is with fathers, mothers, husbands, wives, sons and daughters, relatives, friends, enemies, those kind supporters, ancestors, societies, small and large, nations, homelands, countries, territories, kingdoms. These are bindings, bondages that lock up and condition oneself lifetimes after lifetimes, creating quarrels, wars, endlessly. We would like to declare removal and cancellation of all delusive attachments and fixation to all types of dogmas, doctrines, religions, sects, all types of beliefs or disbelief. that we bind ourselves with obligations and commitments, promises, vows that are not aligned with the true essence, the true origin of everything, which is not about anything in anything. We humbly ask for forgiveness for all cases of karma of rejecting Buddha's words, the enlightened one's words, their reflections, or ignoring their words, ignoring their blessing, rejecting the forms of their blessings. We would like to ask for forgiveness for chasing all those great blessed fortune ones to be far away from the Buddhas or the great perfections, making them facing difficulties like a homeless people. We would like to ask for forgiveness for all the hurting and harming we have done to anyone or anything or any animals, small and large. Torture them, putting them in limited places, chaining them, physically hurting them, causing oneself to be unable to move normally, having to also taking on such karmic difficulties, such karmic retributions in any lifetimes, whether it is present life or future lifetime. May all cases of karma, all types of karma, be released, especially all the karma that we have used opinions and meanings and add on to the eyes, ears, nose, tongue, body, and mind of this vessel or anyone's vessel, controlling their mind, hypnotize, put spell on their mind, using black magic to anyone, using meditative power, the taba, to anyone, forcing them and controlling their mind. May all cases of karma be released from now on and forever. Ahosi, ahosi, ahosi. So let's move on. After ahosi, then ahosi, the ahosi itself. Open up beyond opening. Awaken beyond awakening. Let's use the reminders. Everything is from not attached to the non-attachment itself. Everything is from not grasping for the non-grasping itself. Scatter this true essence into the infinite universes. This is the great compassion. We all have the vows to help Mahaparami, the great perfections, to help unwind for samsara. That's why we are born again and again and again and again. And through this great compassion only that we exist. And to proceed together with everything, no exception. Everything means beyond itself. So when we are moving on with the guidance of the reminders of the foundation of Mahasunyata Nibbana, the great compassion will turn samsara into the Buddha land by itself. Because this great compassion doesn't condition anyone's mind. Instead, it's shifting the minds who hear, who listen, to open up beyond opening as well. And this infinite power will cleanse all the past karma, will purify all the blockages of karma from the past to the present. That's how much power it is through the infinite force of the great compassion of Mahasunyata Nibbana. And this infinite force knows exactly how to use words, how to use the physical and mental to proceed in the way that is in moderation in the world, no matter where you are. Because this vessel is guided through the great compassion. And the great compassion knows the moderate usage of the vessel. And that's how it can cleanse everything, unlock everything that is locked up, all the conditions that actually the mind has assumed itself, whether it's about attitudes, beliefs, disbeliefs, concepts, ideas, thoughts, memories, recalls, anything, feelings, emotions. The infinite force will shift all those states without conditions right away. Right away, in that moment. So proceed all together with the samsara, with everything and beyond everything. And constantly use the reminders so that these self-purified reminders will guide this vessel, guiding the perceptions, eyes, ears, nose, tongue, body, and mind, without add-ons, without overlays of opinions and meanings, of desires, delusive attachments, and delusions. All the crystallization of the minds, the habits of the mind, will be dissolved, faded gradually. And you know it. You realize it. And you don't pay attention to it. It doesn't matter what is gone, what is still remaining. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what you know by your gross eyes or inner eyes, because it's not important. It's not about grasping, it's not about taking. It's not even about grasping or not grasping, taking or not taking, involvement or non-involvement. Therefore, this infinite unconditional force can cleanse everything simultaneously. And we proceed with everything simultaneously through this great compassion. And this great compassion of the infinite force has its way of cleansing, has its way to proceed to make this vessel moderately use the awareness, moderately use the eyes, ears, nose, tongue, and the verbals in the way simultaneously purifying everything. And that's how we can move on altogether in the samsara and shift samsara instantly to become the Buddha land. That is the art of the great compassion. That's how expansive, extensive it is for each other. To not be conditioned by anything whatsoever at any moment. Not by one's own opinions and meanings towards anything or towards anyone at all. That's the art of the great compassion in its nature. And we assume it to support samsara altogether. Keep on recalling, keep on reminding. The self-purified reminders has immense power at any moment that you assume it up. Any moment. It will clear the way. It will help unwind all the minds that condition themselves to open up beyond opening, to be awakened beyond awakening.